This past weekend, Olympic champion Simone Biles said, "I look like a man." Let's unpack this.
Simone Biles is being called out on social media for supporting the trans community. Let's talk about it. Hey, beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome to my channel. How you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So Simone Biles is being called out on social media for calling out Riley Gates for standing up against trans people. So what happened is that there was this high school sports that went on. I'll try and look for that this thing yet. So, and a trans woman or a trans girl won it, and Riley Gay decided to speak out about it to say, you know what, trans people should not be in a space of where biological women, biological females are, and all that. And Simone Biles decided to respond to it. And this is what she said to Riley Gates. She acted Riley Gates, and this is what she said. You are truly sick. All of this campaigning because you lose a race. Straight up sore loser. You should be uplifting the trans community and perhaps finding a way to make sport inclusive or creating a new avenue where trans feel safe in sports. Maybe a transgender category in all sports, which that doesn't make that makes sense. But instead, you bully them. One thing for sure is no one in sport is safe around you. That is what Simone tweeted on Twitter to Ryan Gates. And she went on to say, bully someone your own side, which would ironically be a male. And this has just gotten the entire internet talking. Everybody is responding to it. People are saying that Simone Biles is not standing up for women, rather she's standing up for the trans community instead. And Riley Gates has decided to respond to Simone Biles with a video, which we're going to get into. But you guys let me know what you think about what Simone Biles said. For me personally, I understand the fact that she's trying to say trans people should be inclusive, they should include them, but that I give it the side eye. But she's saying that probably they should create a different category for trans people. I feel like that's a good suggestion. But yeah, let me know what you guys think so far. So let's go check out Renegade's responding to Simone Biles, people's response to the entire story, and then I'll come back and share more of my thoughts.
This past weekend, Olympic champion Simone Biles said, "I look like a man." Let's unpack this. Brief background on me: outspoken Christian, outspoken conservative, outspoken Trump supporter, outspoken advocate for keeping men out of women's sports, which is just about the least controversial take on the entire planet. But because of that take, Simone Biles posted this on X, like literally out of the blue. I'm going to assume that she said I looked like a man because I'm relatively muscular. I'm not overly tall. I'm 5'5", which maybe seems like a giant to someone who's 4'8", but I'm assuming it's because I have muscles. This was crazy to me coming from her. Number one, because I've admired her for so long. She is the best of the best in her sport, bar none. But secondly, this came from a woman who has experienced so much scrutiny because of her muscular stature. It didn't take me long to find this video of Simone Biles.
I'm Simone Biles, and I love my body. It helps with gymnastics, and it teaches younger girls to love their bodies as well. I got made fun of for my arms a lot. Some people would say like mean things. They used to call me like a soldier. At the time, it didn't make me feel the best, so I wore sweaters or jackets all year long. To body shamers, let me see. But I feel like if you love your body, then that's all you can do, so it doesn't matter what anybody else says. So I think they have to learn to fall in love with themselves. And I think it's out of jealousy sometimes.
Crazy she's been a part of all of these body positivity campaigns and even explicitly sent a message to body shamers and then body shame me. So I have a question for Athleta, one of Simone Biles' sponsors, who claim they sponsored her to empower young girls. Is this what you call empowering women and girls? Because I don't think so. I think I'll spend my money elsewhere. And in the meantime, I'm going to continue to use my platform to actually empower women and girls.
What Simone Biles tweeted was manipulative. I think it was performative. And to be honest, coming from an Olympic champion, I'm very disappointed. To publicly call out Riley Gaines really confuses me because she stands up for biological women, and y'all seem more concerned to stand up for biological men, trans women, and I don't understand it. Called her a sore loser because she doesn't want to compete against biological men. Like, be absolutely for real. Or you can't see it because you didn't have to compete against a biological man in your division. And then the icing on the cake is trying to stand up for all women, trans women, but then deliberately comparing Riley Gaines' body to a man. This is why I call Simone Biles' tweet performative, because if you truly cared about all women, then you would understand where Riley Gaines is coming from. She's standing for the majority of women, biological women. Simone Biles, I think you're an amazing, incredible athlete, but I definitely don't stand with people who do not stand with common sense.
I'm on vacation countries away, and Simone Biles decided she wanted to start bullshit. Oh, hold on, let me put this pizza down and tell you how it really is. She came for Riley Gaines again. Why? Because Riley Gaines said that biological males should not be participating in high school girls' sports. And Simone, she said, Riley should be bullying someone her own size, which ironically would be a man. Girl, you just proved Riley's whole point. And I thought after the scandal with your husband, a few months ago, that you would have just, girl, keep your mouth shut. But since you won't, let's keep going. If a man is bigger, faster, and stronger than you, why is it wrong to say that he shouldn't be competing against girls? You said it yourself, but sure, let's keep calling women sore losers for wanting fair competition. I'm sorry, since when is telling the truth bullying? And when is protecting women in sports controversial? Simone, you've made history as a female athlete, and Riley is still fighting to ensure that women have a safe space to actually compete. You might not like her tone, but she's not wrong. And let me be crystal clear. If defending women's sports makes us sick, then girl, I hope you got a pharmacy, because the truth is contagious and we're not backing down. And hey, we welcome you to Team Reality.
I would love to see Simone Biles going up against a male. I would love to see that happen. I mean, she's clearly extremely insecure, have very low self-esteem. I mean, isn't she the one that married a guy that said he was the prize? Yeah, so she wants to be liked so badly. Like, she's pathetic.
Simone Biles is jealous of Riley Gaines. I'm sorry. Riley Gaines tied for 5th. When did Simone Biles tie for 5th? Get it right. Y'all just hating on Riley Gaines. 5th place. Get it right.
Simone Biles tearing down Riley Gaines and telling her that she should be supporting the trans community and that she lost and that she should accept the fact that she lost is probably the most disgusting thing I've seen in a long time. It's Simone Biles. I don't know who she owes. I don't know who paid her to say that. But it is 100% paid. To go one step further and tweet that Riley Gaines, her actual competition, and quote unquote, pick on somebody your own size would be a male. This is the reason I'm publicly coming out and saying this. I've never been a fan of Simone Biles. She's always been a mean girl. You guys just never paid attention to the signs.
Simone Biles is a textbook definition of a pygmy. She didn't just disagree with Riley Gaines. She tried to humiliate her. She body shamed her, insinuating Riley looks like a man. That's not just low, that's pathetic. Riley is an elite athlete, just like Simone. And of course, her body is strong and muscular, just like Simone's. So let's call it what it really is. It's jealousy. Simone's not defending trans athletes because she believes in fairness. She's chasing attention. Why? Because her husband barely gives her any. That's what's really happening here. That man don't uplift her, doesn't adore her, and she knows it. So instead of facing the truth about her unhappy marriage, she lashes out. And let's go even deeper. Simone is still carrying childhood trauma. She was abandoned, adopted, and no matter how much success she's achieved, she still feels like that unwanted little girl. All the gold medals in the world can't fix that. She's projecting her pain, her bitterness, and her deep insecurity onto Riley Gaines, and it's really sad to watch. Here's the truth, Simone. You're not fighting for trans women. Stop it. You're fighting to be seen. But tearing down another woman won't fill that void. Yep, you look like you have it all together, but inside you're empty. I hope you get help and heal, because I want you to know attention is not love.
Who wants to tell Simone Biles that had she been competing against men during her career, she wouldn't have a career? Advocating against the reason that you have been able to be so successful is actually insane. A woman is a successful athlete. Advocating for men to be in sports would be a reason
that she wouldn't even have the career that has made her who she is. This mentality of inclusion at the expense of everything else, at the expense of common sense, has you guys so twisted that you will literally advocate against yourselves. Not to mention, Simone Biles has never had a win stripped from her because someone who should have never been in there in the first place, a biological man, has stolen it from her. Riley Gaines is someone who refuses to take a knee to the woke gender cult bullshit, and thank God for people like her. And for Simone to turn around and say that her priority should have been creating a safe space for these biological men, not when it comes at the expense of women. All that really means is let's give them a safe space so that they don't cry and make their feelings more important than the safety of women. That's disgusting and anti-women. But I'm not surprised. Welcome to 2025, where courage is punished and compliance is rewarded. Thank God for Riley Gaines. Simone Biles, do better.
She is probably one of the greatest gymnasts, female gymnasts to ever live. Yet if she went and competed in the male category of the same stuff that she does, like the same gymnastic stuff she does, she would be scored lower because the men's category is scored harder and differently. Like, how would she feel if a man came in and broke every single one of her records? Just toppled and dominated in the female division. She'd be singing a different tune. And then to compare Riley Gaines and her physique to a man, it's just like, I don't think we should be doing that. I don't think we. The call's coming from inside the house, you know. Like that's a comment that she has gotten a lot because of how her physique is to be able to perform at the level that Simone Biles does, right? You know, women fought really, really hard to be able to have their own category and to be able to participate in sports. And now it is threatened by biological men coming in, saying they're women, and trying to dominate in those fields. And if we allow that to happen, biological women will no longer hold any titles. It will not be fair. It is an attack on women's sports. That's really what it is when you get down to the gist of it. And for her to have this mindset is crazy. I saw a tweet that was like, so if Larry, what's his name, wanted to be like identified as a female, would you support putting him in women's prisons? And you know that's the guy that like was the medic or whatever for the Olympic gymnast, and he went to jail because of the actions he was doing. So would she support him saying that he was a woman and that he wanted to be in a women's facility? And the truth is, biological men who have gone through puberty and have that much testosterone are stronger than women. Like, I am all for female independence, girl power, woohoo. But they're stronger, okay? And if that isn't universally accepted and understood, then the threats and attacks against women's sports will continue. Like, you can be women power and still have the understanding that a man is far more, like, stronger than a female. They can run faster, they have more endurance. Like, that's why there are separate categories for females and males. And when you start allowing the more powerful one to come into the one who is not weaker but doesn't have as much muscle density, bone density, all of that, it's unfair. It is. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's unfair.
Wow. Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this entire conversation down in the comment section. But as always, keep it respectful. You're on this channel. We're allowed to disagree, but we'll do it in a respectful way. Okay, we're just here to have conversation. We don't tussle, yeah, okay? And let me know if you agree that transgender people should play like transgender women should play women's sport and transgender men should be in men's sport. Go down and share your thoughts. For me personally, these old Simone Biles and Riley's conversation, for me, I find it really interesting. And you guys know, this is something I've stated a couple of times here on this channel. I don't understand the inclusivity thing that everybody is doing when it comes to the LGBTQ. This thing, like, I understand, do what you want to do. It's your body, it's your right. Do whatever makes you happy, whatever makes your life fulfill. Go ahead and do it. But for me personally, I usually feel like I don't understand why they are trying to put everybody in one box and say, oh, a trans woman is a woman. A trans woman is a trans woman. A trans man is a trans man. A woman, a biological woman is a biological woman. So in the aspect of sport and all that, rather than putting them under a woman category or a men category, why don't you create another category and call it the trans women category so that they can all of the same formation of the same, you guys know, anatomy, can be on the same playing field so that it can be a level playing field. The fact that we want, and for me, I feel like this is where, like, there's a blur line here. I know people will say, "Oh, it's not every woman, not every female is a woman." Like I don't understand some people. Some people come with those quotes and all that, but for me, trans woman is a trans woman, not a cis woman, not, and I don't even like the term cis woman, biological woman. Trans woman is a trans woman. A woman is a woman. Trans man is a trans man. A man is a man. Like, can we just label things what they are than try to, oh no, come on. It's just making the line too blurry, and for me, it's not fair for people like women that are in sport and now have to deal with trans women coming into their space and dominating over it. For me, it's not a fair game. It's not. Like I said in the beginning of the video, do whatever works for you as a person. Whatever you feel, that's what you are, who you are, is on you. That's your life. It's to you, girl. But it is what it is. And then let's talk about Simone Biles and how speaking up for trans people. For me, it's really interesting how I feel like as a woman, you should understand this better, especially as a woman that navigates life and also we're very cautious about the men and the male people and how we move and even how we live life, how we go out, how we have fun, how we drink is being usually in back of our mind. We're very, very cautious because of the men. And the fact that Simone Biles, and I get it, she's trying to stand up for the trans community and all that. There's nothing wrong with supporting anything you want to support, but at the expense of bringing your kind down, to bringing women down, for me, it's very, very tasteful. And I feel like it's very performative. It's just like, I feel like this day of social media, a lot of people are very performative of what they stand, and they cannot, because of that, they can face reality. Or, well, I won't say they can face reality. They can't speak the truth the way it is. They just want to go with what social media we accept. I bet Simone Biles thought she ate with that tweet. She felt like, oh, people are going to, hey. I know she'll be so shocked with the backlash she's getting from it right now, because the truth is that a lot of people are very performative on social media. Same way about the trans community. Some people don't. Some people can stand trans people, but they will come online like, oh, some people can stand black people. They'll come, oh, we're all the same. Some people can't stand you being just a woman. Some people can't stand you being black. But you see people on the line say, "Oh, black skin girl, I love. Oh, the skin is so gorgeous." And they're like, people are they don't consider you gorgeous, but because it's a very performative thing, they will come online and say all those things. And that's why it seems like very dark skinned girls are being like who praise online. But if you look at the category of a dark skinned girl and a light skinned black girl, you can still see how the statistics is stating towards the light skinned black girl. It is what it is. So I feel like this whole trans thing Simone Biles did is very performative, and I feel like she should take a chill pill and just sit this one. And the fact that she's even comparing, and this is where this one does not even make sense. The fact that she tried to compare Riley to being a man, like, it's very distasteful. But I don't understand. Like, she's like, I don't understand. I'm not going to say she has muscles too. People have referred to her as being like that she looks masculine and all that. So the fact that she's asking that woman, because maybe the woman is tall, and that's the stereotype that comes with it. When a woman is tall and has a build, muscles, usually people just, oh, she's trans. Oh, you look like trans. Like, can't a woman just be? Anyway, guys, I just feel like she should do better, and I just feel like people should do better. And trans people are trans people. Let's not put all of us in one box. We're not the same. The way we navigate life, the way we go through life is different. Please. Okay? Thank you very much. Anyway, guys, go on and share your thought. Love to know what you think about this video down in the comment section. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go on and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this guy here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.